Hi Capricorns, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your November 2017 finance and romance reading. Welcome to those of you who are new, and thank you again to the many of you who come to me for monthly readings and to those who provide such beautiful, blessed feedback. I'm starting out with the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm just asking Spirit, please, to provide us with a quick word of prayer that we can provide or read or refer to at the end of the reading. Thank you. Now, I'm not going to look at that card right now, Capricorn, but what I am going to do is to jump right into finances and career. I'm going to be doing a circle spread, and I'm going to be using the Sacred Circle Tarot deck by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. I will then be combining this deck with the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Capricorn, male or female, because it's a general reading with clearly defined messages regarding their career and finance energies now on into and through November 2017. Thank you. All right, well, the card representing you guys at this time here on Earth in your path is the restriction card. So some of you guys are feeling restricted when it comes to either your finances, your financial position, your income, your budget. Again, this is the Sacred Circle Tarot, and I'll be combining it with the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Capricorn, please. Career and finance energies, November 2017. Thank you. Okay, so again, in the center of the reading, representing you guys at this time, maybe prosperity is beginning. Therefore, some of you may have had to invest in something to prosper. Maybe something just started, and therefore there needs to be a tight budget. I don't feel any negativity from this. Remember not to think like you're restricted, to always set high goals for yourself and to work to achieve them every day, and you will manifest that which you so choose. In your thoughts, mental aspects position, and you guys will, with the awareness card, like the magician, figure out exactly what it is that you want to manifest. And here we go again. For some reason, there is discontent. So if some of you are discontent with some sort of new prosperity or a change in prosperity, it's just time to goal set. It's time to fill any time of discontent with something functional, something profitable, another small business, if you already have a small business. In your relationship sector, when it comes to business, some of you are moving on. I can't help but mention it could be from an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, sun, moon, or rising, male or female. It could also just be you guys are applying the Queen of Swords energies that you will have in November to be clear with others about your boundaries and your goals. And if they don't have the same goals when it comes to this prosperity, then it's time to move on. It's time to think of something new, create or manifest something new. Now, in your creative inspirations position, you guys have fulfillment of wishes and bondage, feeling stuck, feeling like this whole circumstance and situation I am in or involved with has left me feeling trapped. And maybe you guys don't feel like your wishes are being fulfilled, but I think what Spirit's saying is through your creativity, you can manifest a different direction in finances, a different idea, a different something, so that you can get excited about your day-to-day goals. Now, in your actions position, we have rest and rejuvenate because of the fluctuation. Sometimes when things get kind of imbalanced or we feel like we're worried about finances, sometimes we just need to lay down and take a nap or have a movie day. And that's probably hard for you guys to conceive, but rest and rejuvenation helps you to clear your mind. So when you start thinking again with your imagination, you won't feel or be so restricted in your thoughts, okay? Because your mental aspects position, if you take the time to rest, is triumphant success. This is a new beginning. This is claiming victory over feeling restricted in the past. Again, with the Druid energies, this is the magician's ability to take all of the elements, all of the tools to create this new path. And that's actually going to bring great fulfillment emotionally. Now, in your subconscious aspects position, we've got the third eye. Spirit's trying to communicate when it comes to this new path in career and finances. So maybe you guys don't know what this is yet. Maybe some of you need to think about how you can use your imagination and fulfill wishes. What is it you've always wanted to do? What is it you've always wanted to own? Go and take the steps to answer the questions, to see how far you can take it and enjoy the journey. You know, when we get to where it is we're going and what it is we want to manifest, it will go back to normal every day, which is great. But in the meantime, it's the journey that we are to enjoy. It's the journey we will always talk about in the future. In your practical matters position, we have patience. Coming to the realization that all of these experiences taught you about yourself and that it's now time to grab that sword. Or maybe you're just waiting to grab that sword to start a new path. Some of you started something and you're being a little harsh about how quickly it needs to grow. And Spirit's saying abundance is coming in. But there's a lot here about continuing to set goals and apply your imagination. You can't fulfill your wishes if you don't come up with new ideas, especially when it comes to creating finances. So rest. Be thankful, give thanks to Spirit for the prosperity, the opportunity, or the ability to have a particular skill or talent, and the ability to set those goals. In your inner strengths position, look at that. When you go into solitude and you think about your life path and who you were and who you are and what you've learned and what you want now, that's when your reward will come. So you're willing to put in, or you have the energies in your inner strengths position to put in the thoughts. See, what we think we can manifest, and sometimes we manifest more by receiving rest and listening to Spirit than we do trying to force our actions. The card representing the entire reading is the High Priest, saying, yes, you did come very, very far. Congratulations. Now, I am blessing you with a brand new path, full of hope and faith. Be careful as you choose a new direction. Yes, there is a new opportunity that does have potential to grow. It's just there's something you always have to sacrifice and leave behind when you do so. They're also saying the High Priestess will guide you. When you see obstacles and challenges in one direction, that's not the right path. She will guide you if you listen to messages and pay attention to words around you. She will help to bring to you the answers you need to get through the obstacles. Yes, they're saying that through this rest, like most of the other signs in November, there's going to be some major transformation. Major inner change. So pray to Spirit to help you with any suffering when it comes to letting go of old patterns, old thoughts, old ways. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, here you are, shining like the sun, looking at your path for the very first time, standing there with maybe your family, celebrating this foundation and these achievements. Some of you are going to become a leader of your own business. and everything is happening for a purpose, because there is a spiritual union, meaning a spiritual contract when it comes to this new direction, the coming together of you and this new direction. All right. So in a 3-card summary, to my left, we've got the first card representing the first week and a half to 2 weeks from when you watch this video, or quicker. Something's going to happen with accelerated motion at a quick pace. And you guys are going to realize that there's something you really want to be a part of, something you really want to do. And Spirit's saying, take your time. Maybe that's why you've got patience. Take some time to plan. They're confirming there will be a material harvest. In the meantime, there may be a waiting game. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, it's important to find balance. Are you content with your path, or does there need to be change? Listen to your intuition. What is your destiny? Figure out what fulfills you, not only spiritually, but lost that thought. Yes, this is all about partnerships. This is all about connecting with others, making really big, important decisions. In the next 4 to 6 weeks in your outcome position, we have conflict and defeat. But that, I think, is a path that Spirit's trying to guide you away from, so that you can make movement, choices, and decisions in a new direction. This spiritual transformation has a lot to do with acknowledging your or someone else around you, their shadow. We all have we all have two kind of different sides to us. Sometimes the shadow side we don't have, but it does eventually accumulate within us for one reason or another, and we need to just take a good look at ourselves when it comes to what we're being called to do. You have the fertility card to actually give birth to what? Material and spiritual prosperity. But they're saying it's an important time now, through the next 4 to 6 weeks, to speak your truth about this solid foundation you're wanting to build. Because you're not wanting to deal with heartache and loss. You don't want to invest in something that's going to bum you out, right? So it's good that you guys pay attention, if that's the position you're in, to whether or not something's working for you. Stand strong in your own path. Rest and recuperate, and pray to Spirit for guidance, because there will be a fulfillment of wishes when you guys move on. And it's through Spirit that you're going to understand how you're supposed to move on, where you're supposed to go towards in November. All right, so I'm going to move on myself into the love and romance reading. So this is at 14 even for time stampers, and thank you if you do that. All right, I'm using the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm going to be combining it with the Psychic Tarot again. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Capricorn with clearly defined messages regarding their love and romance energies now, on, in, and throughout November 2017. Thank you. So the card representing now in your path when it comes to love and romance is Spirit saying, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. Because they love love. They just want to make sure that you find the right love, or that you maintain the right love if you're in a marriage or relationship. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please continue to bless us with clearly defined messages regarding those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Capricorn, November 2017, love and romance. Yes, so be careful who you open your heart to in November. There may be some deception. There may be some envy. The card crossing that is, yes, your feelings are always real and they're always worth exploring. Spirit is providing that all the way. But they're saying be careful of the recognition and attention you receive. There may not always be a reward for opening up and sharing your feelings with someone. So for someone, if you've opened your heart a little too much and you know it because you've had that little inkling of, then you want to just step back a minute. Now, in your thoughts position, someone from your past returns and you guys are thinking about the truth. What is the truth in connection to the situation? And in your foundation, some of you are hoping, or were hoping, that your love life was going to ascend to a higher level of commitment. But for some reason, things fell apart, or they will, with the disruption card. Maybe you're afraid of disrupting, or a disruption of a connection that you were hoping would go to a higher level of commitment. In the recent past, we have codependency, which is a warning sign about remaining independent in your path and not becoming addicted to any earthbound person, place, or thing. It's because of this pain and anguish that you guys were suffering in silence. You want to share your feelings so you can get some sort of recognition and reward. But there is definitely deception and envy attached to what you guys want to open your heart to, who you want to open your heart to. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, Spirit's saying go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Be kind, move slowly, and remember to stand your ground until maybe you receive the truth, for fear of disruption in some situation. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, let go and allow a situation to unfold naturally. You have control over deciding if that's what you're going to do, and Spirit is here offering you spiritual strength to do so. Whatever will be, will be. Remember that song? Okay, so I just aged myself. Now, Spirit is coming in to say your soulmate may be different than your usual type and expectations. And I always notice 2 women looking at this man and him kind of kicking back, enjoying the attention. And they're saying that there can be triumph. You can get what you want from the situation, but you cannot control the situation. Stand your ground when it comes to the truth in order to avoid disruption, probably within your own heart. In your hopes and fears position, we have the fear of red flags. And yet you're trying to have hope. In your outcome position, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and with that comes some sort of emotional withdrawal. So either you're coming out of this emotionally withdrawing and moving into something healthier, or going back to something that was more healthy for some of you, not all of you, or some of you will be letting go. Whoever's energies these are, know that I cannot pull everyone's messages in one general reading, but if you'd like a personal reading, you can email me at the address below, and my prices are in the box below. The card representing the entire reading is asking for you to extend your lighthearted energies out to others. So if you're single and or even just however, if somebody's overly focused on another human being, it's time to go and spread that energy, to share your love with others, to flirt and have fun with others. They're providing that with the material harvest card, which basically means what you reap, you shall sow. What you give, you shall receive. Some of you may be coming together with a person you've been waiting to come together with. There's been a waiting game. It's important to remember that you are the authority of your path. You are the boss. Figure out if this is great love or not before taking the steps that you may feel you are being guided to take. Passion will be ignited. And Spirit's saying to have hope and faith. That if you continue to have self-respect, that it's your self-respect that will make you more romantically attractive and that will draw victory and success into your path. Spirit's saying one major thing you guys need to do is to forgive someone. It may not be your parents, but know that your love life will benefit greatly when you guys let go of old heartache and loss. I feel like somebody may have come out of a marriage and then met somebody, and you two have different perspectives, and now there's financial changes, and maybe there's communication. I feel like if you were out of a relationship, the first relationship may not be the one for you, and it's like a test, and they're moving you into a new love after you release some emotional energy. This is some of you going back home, but for others this is some of you moving on and meeting this new love, and it's like you don't see them coming. So get strong in your foundation, get strong in your achievements. Focus on success and clarity when it comes to finances. Once you become content and solid in your own path and foundation, then you can think more clearly. Now, I want to pull some spiritual guidance messages. So one moment. Okay, here we go, spiritual guidance. I'm going to be using, again, the Sacred Circle Tarot. I think I am going to do a circle spread. This Sacred Circle Tarot is by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. And then I'm going to be combining it in the circle spread with the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue for further clarification as we go through each step of the circle spread before us. Capricorns, please. Spiritual advice and guidance, November 2017. Okay, so for some of you, the card representing you now was the husbandry card, which landed sideways. So it's like, are you happy as the husband? Is the husband making you happy? Do you want a husband? Are you kind of half yes, half no? For some reason, Spirit's saying, ask for help from others. So I'm feeling like someone may not be fulfilled as their position as a husband and or as their position with a husband. Now, in your mental aspects position, we have using your imagination to compromise. Maybe you're compromising with an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. And there's some kind of balance being reached here, or you guys want to reach a balance. It's in your mental aspects position. So you want to compromise with someone. You want to present your ideas, your perspectives. Now, in your relationship sector, this could be finances or love. An offer's coming in and you're kind of observing. You're reflecting. Could this grow into anything? Could it not? So you'll know the answer within the next few weeks. Now, in your creative inspirations position, we have get more information. And be diplomatic as you do so. I almost feel like somebody is checking on the husband. In the actions position, the High Priestess is going to provide you with the answers you need. And the actions you take are going to lead you to abundance, however that applies. Get more information about creativity, about being creative in your path. Maybe some of you are being creative and diplomatic when it comes to meeting someone. In your emotional aspects position, some of you are emotional about a traditional event or situation or how you feel something needs to be. And in the near future, you're going to become emotional because of some action that involves abundance. I think because maybe you guys didn't have your heart open at one point, and some of you are trying to open your heart and offer something traditional, or a traditional offer is coming to you in the near future. So in your subconscious, we have communicate clearly. You want to communicate clearly because you know that a situation involving, I believe, finances and career with this card is calling you into a new direction, and it does have potential. Maybe you're looking at this husband because it's lined up with that, and you're trying to communicate clearly because he's got potential. And within the next few weeks, you're reflecting on yourself or on this offer, saying, well, you know, it's a small offer, it's a new offer, it may not grow, I'm going to wait and get more information. All right, so in your practical matters position, day to day, steps to take, taking steps to go from discontent to deciding on a new direction. Again, I'm kind of feeling financially, but it could be love and romance wise. Your inner strengths within the next few months are going to be your ability to set goals and reach those goals, set more goals, reach more goals, and continue to reach and set more goals until you achieve what it is you want, and it's lined up with abundance. So take the steps. Follow the guidance of the High Priestess, who will provide you with answers to secrets or some form of clarity where there's confusion. I also feel like somebody watching this is bored and wants to maybe head in a new path. Maybe you're just thinking about it, and therefore you're kind of starting to check up on your spouse. I guess guilty conscious stuff here for someone. And of course, these are all different energies I feel and pull and grab as I'm going through this reading. In the first week and a half to 2 weeks from you guys watching this video, know that you are ready for some sort of reward. For some of you, I feel like you could be getting married and you're contemplating whether or not this person is husband material, and you're just kind of taking and checking, and Spirit's saying, no need to worry. The situation will improve, and with that comes stability. In the next 2 to 3 weeks for some of you, as things develop, as a foundation is becoming stronger, your health is going to improve. You guys are going to start to feel better. There will be no more fluctuation. So if these were fluctuating thoughts, fluctuating finances, Spirit's saying it will be no longer. Know that you lost it again. All right, let's keep going. Now I know we have, what, a minute left? I think we'll go ahead and close with the word of prayer that we read earlier from Doreen Virtue's Mary Queen of Angels deck. And your word of prayer, Capricorns, is tenderness. I am both gentle and powerful. This card counsels you to approach your current situation gently. It acknowledges and honors your deep sensitivity and asks you to do the same. If someone or something feels too harsh, trust that that is so for you. Your tenderness is a spiritual gift that allows you to feel the presence of Mother Mary and the angels. Trust your feelings as accurate messengers that guide you in healthy directions. You drew this card because your current situation calls for you to simultaneously honor your sensitivity while maintaining your boundaries. It's time for you to be both nice and assertive. Lovingly speak your truth to others. Mother Mary also guides you to develop physical strength through exercise and tenderly caring for your body. So in the next month of November, to deal with any anxiety and stress, it'd be a good time to work out. Workout releases all that junk, and it helps for you to have some time to just think. All right, so thinking about new directions. Some are contemplating tradition. There could be some marriages. So last minute jitters maybe for you guys or someone else, Capricorn. Look at this. I shuffled, and on the bottom of the Angel Answers deck, Spirit said everything is going to happen according to perfect timing. So feel free to use this video as spiritual guidance as you go on into the energies of this reading for the next month and a half or two. People tell me that as they purchase personal readings that they learn different and new things each time they listen to the video, and that by the time the end of the video arrives that they start to understand things from the very beginning. So it's a bit of a snapshot. It's a blessed way to walk here in our path when Spirit steps in to assist us. Thanks for stopping by. I can't wait to see you or hear from you soon. Maybe mid-November, early December. Take care, and God bless.